What's going on, everybody? MVP Collectables back here again today with you guys. And today we have a very long-winded, very overdue statue pre-order for, I know it's December, might even be November, and January of 2021. Today is January 13th. And we will get set. I have like 240 pictures for you guys. And as you guys can see here, the numbers don't line up because I did this video, I put everything in, and then more came out, so I had to put those in, but I couldn't put those in because I had already numbered everything. So yeah, it was an issue. But I managed to figure it out. I just changed the numbering in here and we're good to go. But let's get my handy dandy notes out so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because, yeah, that's important for me to tell you guys all the shits, all the information. Okay, so most everything on here will currently be up for pre-order on Sideshow, on Prime One Studios, on XM Studios, and some of them are up on Spec Fiction. I will probably let you know which ones are which. Some are available 2 places. One just went up today or yesterday. I think it was today on more than one. So first up, we have the Sideshow premium format figure. This is going to be the Batman Who Laughs right here. And just the information about him. He's going to be $575 for the collector's edition. He's going to be $595 for the exclusive. Plans are available. I do the plans for the exclusive version. $66.94 a month. ES, of course, to be determined. I have something to say about that in a little while that I noticed doing this, and I'll bring it up in a little bit about that. The dimensions: 24 height, 24 inches tall. 14.5 inches wide. You guys can see here the width is kind of decent by that base. And depth is going to be 10 because it doesn't look very deep. Arrival, when you should be able to get this in hand, October through December of 2021. Sideshow's normally pretty fast with their production. So they are normally, rarely are they delayed unless it's the pandemic, which we're all going through right now, which is understandable. Just look at that face. It's just no thank you. Again, I won't be getting this. I do actually own something on this list. That's how behind I am. And I also I'm thinking about one other one, but I doubt it. But we'll see. This what's kind of neat about this piece is this statue comes with 2 exclusives, so that's kind of cool. I also think it's kind of cool the nice ad down here with the detail and the people in the base and stuff. I think that's pretty sweet. Here's gonna be one of the exclusives. Gonna come with an exclusive axe, which he holds in his left hand, so I had to go with him there. And then the other exclusive is going to be him smiling portrait. And I literally don't know which portrait's creepier. I think this one is, but still, that's just messed up. Again, do we need another Batman Who Laughs? No. Do we need any statue? No. But, like, this is a popular character right now. The only thing is it's going to be continuously compared to the Prime One Studios one. And it just really, I don't know if it can be. It's, of course, 1/4 scale. It's not 1/3 scale. The base is a lot different. It's a lot less, awesome. But there's, of course, going to be the difference. The collector's edition portrait. Again, the collector's edition is going to be $575. So right in the normal PF range. The exclusive here, which comes with the swap out portrait and the swap out little axe, will be $20 more. Again, no information about the ES as always. Pretty cool there. Next up, we have the Catwoman statue, 1/4 scale by Tweeterhead. Again, this is cool. This had a lot of people talking when she came out. They teased her, I believe at San Diego Comic-Con, or the San Diego Comic-Con, the online one. And then she wasn't fully, then they said they'll reveal her in August, and then I don't think it came out. I don't think the full images came out in August, but I could be wrong. Just pretty cool statue. The information about her, she doesn't seem to have an exclusive. She might have an exclusive on the, oh, she does. I don't know why I didn't include that. That's my bad, guys. I just remembered. I'm pretty sure she actually does. But she's gonna be $585. Payment plans are available for $65.81 a month. The dimensions on her, of course, she's she's not tall because of the way she is. 13.5 inches wide. Now this is something that I think is kind of strange here. The width is going to be 10, and the depth is going to be 20. So I think that's kind of weird because it looks like the width would be crazy too, but I guess I don't really know. Maybe they count that as the depth. I don't really know. But the depth 20, arrival November 2021 through January of 2022. So there we go, pretty cool there. Next, of course, the look from it from behind. Again, I'm not a big fan of the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. Of course, I've seen the movie. I'm more of the later generation, I guess. I wasn't even alive when the movie came. No, that came out in 1992. And I was born in 1994, so I wasn't alive. Yes, of course, I've seen the movie multiple times, but it's not. I don't know if I prefer the Anne Hathaway Catwoman. Probably not. I'd probably like hers a little bit more. I didn't really like either one. I would probably choose her though before Anne Hathaway. And no, I'm not telling you where I live, because if I would have decided the other one, I would have probably gotten death threats. Because I know a lot of people love this one. Look at the whip. Here's going to be the exclusive. So exclusive edition comes with a cat. A black cat. And yeah, I have an image of it right there. Nice bright green eyes. Good exclusive. Not really. Here's a better look at the base. Here's a look at it from a different angle. And they have to be including this as the depth, because I'd assume that they're talking about the front as like this, this side, and then the depth. It has to be that. Okay, there we go. Next up, we have the Moff Gideon premium format figure by Sideshow Collectables. And I don't know about you guys, I think this looks bad. It could just be me. Again, but I'm not a fan of the portrait. Again, Sideshow and their portraits are hit and miss. I'm not a big fan of the overall Mandalorian. I thought that the Cara Dune looked not very good either. And Sideshow's kind of hit and miss with some of their storyboard stuff. So some of the stuff they kill, some of the stuff not as much. But if you love this guy, all for you. Here's the information: $5.95. He does not come with an exclusive. Do note that. $5.95, $66.94 a month if you want to do payment plans. Yes, of course, to be determined. The dimensions: 19.75 inches tall. A little bit about what an average one is, maybe kind of in the middle there. 14 inches wide, 15 inches deep. That's kind of deep, but that could just be me. I'm not really sure. But here we go. I don't have too many images, but here you go. And the cape, I would assume, is posable. It's kind of, yeah, it is, because as you guys can see here, it's kind of more circular there. And then you go here. I guess. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be Moff Gideon. Next up, one that I had to reintroduce. That's why if you look over here, his numbers will be weird. This actually, I've actually put this guy in today. So this is going to be the Wolverine premium format figure by Sideshow Collectables. Their new one. They have like 4 Wolverines now at this point that have come out in the last 5, probably 5 years. I don't know. He looks good. Anyone interested? Definitely pick him up. The information on him: $575 for the regular, which is what you're looking at here. $590 for the exclusive. The payment plan taken from the exclusive, $66.38. If you want to know, the regular is going to be $64. So, woohoo, ES to be determined. The dimensions: 20.5 inches tall, 15 inches wide, 14 inches deep, and arrival November 2021 through December of through January of 2022. Here's going to be the dimensions, as you guys can see right here. The base looks decent. Again, the pose is pretty cool on this piece. Wait. Wow. Well, that's weird. Maybe I copied it wrong. Yeah, because the depth wouldn't be 14. So the depth has to be 8. I don't know what happened there, guys. I must have copied the wrong thing. I don't really know. But here's going to be the exclusive. I tried to get a picture of him with the exclusive on, and this is the only one that they had. So I know it's not very good, but the exclusive, of course, is going to be the unmasked portrait. Here's a look at both of them. Pretty cool, you know. It's I am a fan of exclusives that are portraits or swap outs. I'm a big fan of things that come with 2 exclusives. Joker, premium format. That still to this day is the only statue I own that's an exclusive or bust statue. To this day, it's the only one that I own. The second one that is fringe is going to be the Cyborg New 52. But next up, we're getting into the art print realm. This is going to be the Teen Titans Tribute art print, $195 unframed. This, of course, is by Alex Ross. Unframed. $375 framed. The ES of $295. And arrival of January, right now, of 2021. This may have already shipped. I am not sure. It is pretty cool. I used to never buy art prints, guys. I just didn't. I didn't want to get into it. It was just like $200 here, $200 there. All of a sudden, you have $1,000 worth of art prints. And, well, 200. I have about $800 worth of art prints now. You guys can see the one behind me. One of my only Marvel pieces. That, of course, is going to be the Stan Lee art print. I wanted to get the other one, but that one was waitlisted by the time I saw it. So I got this Excelsior one. I also have the Red Sonja pre-battle version over there, as well as over in the corner of my room. There's my Thanos is right there. I have two Alex Ross art prints. The one that you'll see in just a second, which is the one there on the left, and then the one there on the right, which I like even more. It's going to be the... God, it has a name, and I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it. It's something like Epic Bat. It's not like Epic Battle, but it's something like Battle something or something like that. But again, this is a pretty cool art print. And like I just said, this bad boy is the Protectors of the Universe fine art print. $150, 350 framed. ES is $250. Arrival now, because it's already in my bedroom. So there you go. It's the only thing that I've done on this video. It's in my entire life, in my entire career of doing these statue chat videos, it's the only time where I've owned a piece in hand and I've talked about it on one of these videos. Also, guys, I know a decent amount of you guys do get it framed, professionally framed. Sure, the quality will not be of that of the professionally framed one. Sure, $28, $200, more plus more for shipping. To me, it's a ludicrous thing. Now, that's just me. You guys might think it's totally worth it to get it professionally framed. Good on you. That's sweet. I think it's ridiculous, but it's just my personal opinion. I now am probably going to be done. I do want to get 3 Alex Ross ones. I do. There was one that came out like a year ago that I would have now, if it would have gone out for pre-order, I would have bought it. I hope they come out with another one. They probably will. Next up, we have the long Halloween fine art print. This one's going to be a little bit longer to tell you what it's about. $95 for just the basic one. Frame with it, frame $270. ES on that one, on that type of paper, is going to be $450. Now, it's also available on canvas. At least I think it is. Do note, guys, some of these art prints might be sold out in certain types of material. This might be the one that it is. So just do note that. $380 if you want it on canvas. ES of $100 and arrival of January 2021, sorry. Next up. This was, of course, revealed if you watch my last video, which I do recommend. It goes over the 12 Days of Sideshow reveals, which overall I thought was a disappointment. But this is going to be the Uncanny X-Men by Alex Ross art print. $150, like all Alex Ross art prints are unframed. With the frame, $350, like all Alex Ross art prints are. ES is going to be $250. Arrival March of 2021. Art prints, they go up for pre-order a couple months, 2 to 3 months later, you got them. Or they're supposed to, they're supposed to ship. Gambit, sorry, I lost my place for a second. Gambit fine art print to go with their Gambit figure. Do note, these are the only videos that they currently had. So, I actually don't know if these are up for pre-order yet. I think they are. But these are the only photos I could find. So they might not. I think they are though. But again, back to this. $95. With frame, $270. ES of $500. Arrival January through February of 2021. Next up, the only hot toy I have on this thing. I could have put 1 or 2 more today. I'm like, God, no, I have 240 images. I'm not going to do that. But this is going to be the Spider-Man Classic Suit by Hot Toys. $270. Payment plans are available. $58.50 a month. And arrival January through March of 2022. This thing looks pretty sweet. This, of course, from the Marvel Spider-Man game. I just watched last night. I watched Spider-Man Homecoming again for probably I would assume probably the 4th time. It's not my favorite MCU film. It's definitely not near the bottom. It's right in the middle. of the MCU films for me. I think it is better than Spider-Man Far From Home, but so just since we're speaking about Spider-Man, pretty cool poses you can do here. I also will be attempting. This is me attempting. You know, no, hold on. I'll cover that at the end of this video. You guys don't need to know that about right now. Next up, the most expensive thing we have on this list by, I think, $1,000, if not more. This is going to be the insanely crazy Mira bust by Infinity Studios. This thing is crazy. I got this from Sideshow. It is also up a couple other places, but this is just, she's just insane. Okay, I'm going to go over all the details, and then we can talk. $3,999. That's a lot. Payment plans all available through Sideshow. $449.98 a month. Yowza. ES $292. I would be surprised, guys, just FYI, if she's still available through Sideshow. She was now almost sold out late last week. I did not check. I should have. I'm just letting you guys know, if you're seeing this and you're like, oh my god, I need to spend $4,000 on this. You probably can't through Sideshow. And she's probably sold out everywhere. She very well could be. But back to this. The dimensions: 31 inches tall, width 22, depth 21.26. Arrival October through December of 2021, which I think is quite soon for a piece like this. Again, this is just crazy. Like, this isn't a bust. This is like half a damn statue. I even heard something that Amber Heard, of course, the very not polarizing, actress who, of course, this is, actually did say she saw this and she was wowed. I heard that. Someone said that on Facebook. I have no idea if they're accurate, so take that with a grain of salt, but I just thought I'd pass that on. Just absolutely crazy. I mean, they're signaling here the water effects. I would not probably recommend doing that, but just crazy. Again, you can also take the tiara off, and actually, this is how I would have her displayed if I were to buy her, which God no, I'm not, but pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Okay, guys, we are just getting started. As you guys can see, I'm on image 40 out of 240. I mean, yeah, there were extra ones, but still. Next up, sorry for the small image, but there was nothing I could do. Joker, 1/4 scale by Queen Studios, and this thing is awesome. This thing comes in 2 different versions. This version that you're looking at right here is the regular edition, $640. That's not fucking bad. Like, that would be, like, I actually thought about it for a moment, about that. $640 is not crazy for this at all. Like, at all. Like, seriously, my Joker premium format figure was $640. The one on the pogo stick, $640 plus shipping. So that is just, it's not bad at all. This is where things, though, kind of turn. There is another edition available. It's called the Artist Edition for double. Or close to double. $1,400 for the Artist Edition. And it comes with just one different thing. But again, here's the what it looks like, the regular edition. Holding the cord. Here's some information. Brand, Queen Studios, product name Joker, blah, 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 blah. Polyester, mixed clothing. I'll get into the dimensions in just a second. Here's going to be the... Okay, hold on. I'll do the dimensions right now. Dimensions. 20 inches tall, 9 inches wide, 7 inches deep. Your average, basically, a little bit smaller. Well, he should be because he's like standing on a square base, so he wouldn't be that much crazy. Arrival January through April of 2022. As you guys can see, Q1 2022. But here's the thing. The Queen Studios Artist Edition comes with a limited edition of 300. The ES of the first one, I believe, is 1,000. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's 1,000. And the only difference here, guys, is the hair. Like, how much more for the hair? $800. It also comes with a little note card signed by the artist, I think. Includes artist signatures nameplate. Yeah. $800 for a different version of hair. The 640 is a good. They could have easily made that 800. But then it's just like, oh my god, that's just ridiculous. That's just crazy. And then here's going to be the rooted hair. So you guys can see the difference here. Yes, that looks better. Yes. But $800? Could have made it 500. People would have and people are still buying it. Like it's. I think it's sold out several places. Crazy. Batman statue collector Chris, shout out to him. He's the best. He ordered this one. So, in case you were wondering. Next up. Oh, we have another Joker. Surprise. Joker Hyper Real 1/3 scale by JND Studios. $2,400. Whew! Plans available $110 a month. Arrival December 2021. Now, this thing looks sick. Did I not get dimensions? I don't think dimensions were actually available. If I remember right, dimensions weren't. But, dude, what the hell? This thing looks sick. He's crouched over. The problem is the price. He's too expensive. For what he is, unfortunately, I think he is a little bit too expensive. But still, that's fucking crazy. Like, look at the swap outs, the gun, the knife. No, you can just have them regular hands. Craziness. Just look at that. Just so good. Sorry if you guys can hear some background noise. My mom just got done working. That's just crazy. Next up, we have the Captain America 1/4 scale by XM Studios. This is only available in Asia. Of course, you can get them through third party and here in the US. This thing's pretty sweet. Version A, $999. It has an ES of 400. The dimensions on it: height 20, width 10, depth 16. Pretty sweet. Version B, $1,199, which is too much for a 1/4 scale statue, but that's just my opinion. ES of 800, so double the ES. And again, that one is this. It comes with the swap out Bunch of swap outs. Thor's hammer holding a towel of some. Oh, a Hydra, it looks like, towel. There we go. There's all the things. Here's the version B. Comes with a different head, shield, and of course it also it comes with this as well. You can put the shield there as well. Pretty crazy. Next up, we have the Penguin. This thing's going to be available worldwide. And it's going to be $1,699. ES of $499. Dimensions 25 inches tall. That's mostly probably because of the umbrella. Width 20, depth 17. He comes with the. Look at all these swap outs. I mean, a lot of different, 3 different heads, maybe even 4 different. I don't know, but pretty crazy. Here we go. Yep, 3 different heads. Comes with a swap out gun that he's holding. Really cool. Not something, of course, I would get. I do not have an arrival for those 2 XM pieces, by the way, guys. I tried. I looked. I couldn't see them really. So, next up, the Prime 1 Studios, guys. And the Prime 1 Studios, there's a lot. So, prepare yourself, because I'm still going to be talking for about another minimum of, I would assume, 20 minutes. Because there's a lot. I got all this information, by the way, through Prime 1 Studios website. Some of these, I believe, all of it also available through Sideshow. I know one is. I'll get into that at the end. But here we go. This is going to be obviously Legolas from, in my opinion, the greatest trilogy of movies ever made, the Lord of the Rings extended editions. I mean, the theatrical cuts are still probably the greatest trilogy, but the extended editions, oh well, don't get me started. This thing is awesome. Again, this is part of their 1/4 scale line, and my God, does it make me mad I can't collect these. I would have Aragorn, I would have Legolas, I would have that Berserker. I mean, I wouldn't have the Berserker, but I would have one I'm going to have later on. You'll see him. And I'm probably going to butcher his name, and it sucks. But this guy is available at 1/4 scale. $9.99, like most of their 1/4 scales, unless they're the new 52. But most of their 1/4 scales are now $9.99. ES, now this is something that I noticed. And I noticed it just now for the first time. On Prime 1 Studios' website, it says TBA, which means to be announced. I used to always just think it was TBD, but to my understanding, what that means is that they already know what the ES is, and that they just haven't announced it yet. That's something I did not know, because I always thought that, kind of like Sideshow, they would see how many sold and then do it. I guess they don't do it that way, and I never knew that. I just thought they would just determine. And of course, a lot of Prime 1 Studio stuff is their license, and they're certain because they're, like, you have to make this many or something. But something that I just thought was kind of strange and cool at the same time. Next up, though, height 29 inches tall. So this is more than look at that. Look at the detail. I mean, it's just, oh my God. Oh, I want these so badly. But then again, I'm close to just going, oh, is that a 1/10 scale Lord of the Rings line? Oh, give me all of them. All of them. Yeah, so some of them are sold out places. I would probably have to get some different hand or second hand. But, I love the Lord of the Rings. That's my shit. 29 inches tall, width 17, depth 22. Probably mostly because of this thing is going to be crazy. Arrival, January through April 2022. Now, this is something I'm also going to add here. Prime 1 Studios has at minimum 20 statues that they have said are going to be released in April through 2022. I ordered a statue in October, and it said January through 2022. I'm just letting you guys know that because these things I don't think will be coming out in January through April 2022. Just saying. Things on this list finally push it later on, but it's just super, super cool. He does come with a swap out bow, or he comes with this, and I also thought it came with a swap out bow, but I could be wrong. This is the bonus version if you order it directly from Prime 1 Studios. Really, really cool. Sweet. Next up, we have something that I have wanted for a long time. I am angry that I haven't ordered him yet, and I'm angry that I'm almost for surely not going to order him. And as you guys probably just saw, we are talking about the Talon 1/3 scale statue by Prime 1 Studios. This thing is phenomenal. This thing comes with a couple different versions, a couple different. Now the dimensions are going to be different for each version, so hang with me. $1,199. ES to be announced. Dimensions with the sword. This is how tall he is, 21 inches. With the kunai, I think that's how you spell it, 20 inches. With the hook, 18 inches. Depth, 18. And depth with the hook is going to be 21. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. Height with sword, 29. Height with other things is 32. The width with the sword is 21. The width with the kunai is 20. And the hook is 18. And the width with the hook is 18. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of fucked that up. But arrival January through April of 2022. This thing is sick. The base, the owls. Anytime Prime 1 Studios includes any type of animal, just buy it. I mean, the way that they do, it's just so fucking good. Those wings, the feathers in the wings, will probably be the best painted feathers in the history of mankind. Like, I'm not, okay, that's an over-exaggeration, but still, like, they're insane with those kinds of small little things. God, this thing just, makes me so mad. What I really want is I want this thing, and then I want to pair this with the David Finch-inspired Batman, which they have standing on a rooftop, which they have coming out soon. I'm closer to ordering that Batman than I am to ordering this, but still, oh my god, I want both so fucking badly. I just don't. I don't have the room. I don't have the money. I have neither. So, I mean, just look at those owls. They look a little bit plasticky. I'll give it to you looking at them now. I'd assume that that's just the way the picture's taken, and it'll probably be fixed. Here's going to be the exclusive. It's going to be the hooks. And, of course, the swords back in his... That's what's going to make it 32 inches. Oh, my God. But, as you guys can see here, the regular with the swords. And then the exclusive. The exclusive. Oh, my God. Just monumentally awesome. Look at that. So freaking dope. Next up, we have the Geralt 1/3 scale statue from my favorite video game of all time, The Witcher Wild Hunt. Oh my god. 22 days. That is how long I have played The Witcher 3. My sisters think I'm literally insane. 22 days. I did the math. I don't even want to tell you how many hours that is. You can do the math. 22 days and like 16 hours I put into it or some shit. But back to this. This thing's crazy. $1,299. Looks like I failed to say how much the DX was price-wise, and that's a fuck up. I would assume it's $2,499, but I could be wrong. ES to be determined. The the dimensions, height, 34 inches. This thing's gonna be crazy tall. Width 21, depth 22. Arrival January through April 2022. This thing's just crazy. This, of course, is going to be the last picture for the regular edition. Again, it comes with 2 editions. Just such a cool statue. I don't like it as much as I like the 1/4 scale statue. That one, of course, is probably more expensive than this one is. And it's the second-hand market. I thought about getting into this line, but I'd have to get all of them, basically. And no, I couldn't just stop with Gaylord. I'd have to get all the females. Here's going to be the deluxe. The deluxe comes with 3 extra portraits, as you guys can see here. The one with him, when his vitality is super high, or he's poisoned, kind of. Is that vitality? Was that... Vitality might be actually health. I think actually vitality is health. Wow, 22 days, I should fucking know that. The other one is the brand that you get in the Sword and Hearts of Stone. Sorry, I don't know why I said Sword. Hearts of Stone DLC. And of course, then the other one. I'm not a big fan of that one, but something that's kind of cool though is they do come with headstands. Something I think that every single statue that's 1/3 scale and that's over $1,000 and has extra heads should come with. But sorry if you guys can hear my dog. He's outside. My mom needs to let him in. Here's going to be the deluxe. Swap out heads. Crazy. Just awesome statue. Next up. Whew. This has only been 43 minutes. God, I feel like I've been here for like 4 hours. Sorry, no offense to any of you guys. $1,249. The DX Deluxe will be $1,349. ES to be announced. Height 23.5 inches tall. Depth 21.5 and width 21.5 since it's a circle. So this thing's crazy though. Arrival January through April 2022. I mean, this thing's just crazy. Look at the detail. This, of course, is the Harley Quinn from Batman Arkham City. One of my other favorite video games ever. God, I love those games. This is what the collectors or regular edition comes with. I guess Sideshow's collectors. This is just regular edition, I guess. Crazy awesome. Really sexy looking. Just an awesome statue. Here's going to be the deluxe head ports. The regular and the DX. And I think that the middle one there is just awesome. I think both of those are actually better than this. This isn't a DX or bust, I don't think, but it's still... And of course, this also comes with the headstands. I think that's probably the best one. Again, that's going to be it, and... I was just about to bring something up with this piece, and I don't remember what it was. Huh. Wow. The bonus version... If you order directly from Prime One Studios website, you get this Jester. And I think a lot of people are really going to like that. Again, that's not in... I don't think that's in the game. It might be, but I don't think that she ever wears that Jester hat or costume in the game. So, but it's really nice because it does match the rest of her. Really, really cool. Next up, I'm going to go over this guy fast because I didn't really want to put this guy in, but I kind of did. This is the Scorpion from the 8-year anniversary of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. $8.99, which for him I think is too much, but whatever. ES to be announced. Dimensions, as you guys can see, is strange. 11 inches tall, 17 inches wide, 19 inches deep. How? It's a $900 statue, and it's 11 inches tall, which is smaller than a hot toy. For the first time, however, we have a switch in when it's coming out. Arrival March through June of 2022. This thing, I will note, this thing is partnered with my next statue I'm going to be showing you guys. And if you buy both, you get $100 off. So do note that as I get into the next statue here. Here's the final piece here. It does light up, as you guys can see here. Decent companion piece. Should be $5.99. I know that a lot the Transformers stuff is really detailed and intricate, and you know I understand that will raise the price by a couple $100, but $8.99 seems like a little much. But the companion piece is this, or that's the companion piece to this. This is going to be Blackout statue from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This is the helicopter, of course. Or no, this is from the first game. Why did I say this was from the second game? Or the, not game, movie. This is from the, what the fuck are you talking about, MVP? This is, I'm sorry guys, don't listen to me. This is the opening scene of the opening Transformers movie, which the first Transformers movie is actually a pretty damn good movie. It's miles above the other, not 4? Don't even get me started on the 5th one, guys. Oh my god. Don't even. I mean, it's sweet. It's really intricate. And there you go. Oh yeah, okay. This thing, $2,599 to be announced for ES. Dimensions, 31 inches tall, 31 inches wide. Well, of course, because Transformers thing's always crazy wide. Depth, 25 inches tall. Arrival, March through June of 2022. This thing is just crazy. Oh, so detailed. LED illumination like they all are. God, why did I say this was from the first Transformers? It even says Transformers there. So stupid, Leif. And I do like the sand detail. Really neat here. Really detailed, really cool. Again, you can see the difference in size and everything with that last photo there. Next up, we have Jin Saka the Ghost. I'm sorry if I did not say that correctly, but this thing is going to be $1,099 for the regular, $1,199 for the exclusive, or the DX. ES is to be determined on both. Look at that, a fox. Yeah, I was like, that's a fox. It's definitely a fox. Jesus. Dimensions, height 22.8, width 22, depth 16. Cool piece. Again, this is from the Ghost of Tsushima video game, which I haven't played. I play Xbox One. Don't even get me started. I love PS4, or I would love to play PS4 or PS5 now. I have one working hand. Anyone who owns a PS4, do me a favor. And yes, I know they make one-handed controllers to PS4. I don't want. I mean, no, thank you. Try playing PS4 with one hand and let me know what happens. Because you will go home because of the damn stupid thing in the middle. I have to put my hand in the center of the controller to you know move things and do that. Ugh. But whatever. Moving on. This, of course, can be the final regular edition. The deluxe will be his unmasked. Oh, it also comes with him holding his mask. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Cool. As you guys can see there, my statues behind me. Little preview, little nugget there. You got my, sorry, but best statue I own, easily. Brainiac, 1/4 scale by Preorders Studios, Injustice 2. The thing is fucking incredible. Starfire, premium format from Sideshow Collectables, exclusive. Comes the things, Beast Boys behind my head, and then the Hawk Girl, premium format, exclusive. Not quite as good as Starfire. They're very close. Is next to her. Those are the statues that, of course, I've got since I've been here at my other house. Next up, though. Oh, this is a bonus thing you get. You get like a little stand thing, little thing with something. I don't know. I would probably know if I played the game, but I have not. Next up, we have V from Devil May Cry. This thing, $1,199. The EX is going to be $1,249. ES to be determined. Height, 22.9. These points are because Prime One Studios and several other websites do it by centimeters. I have to then Google it and transition or transfer that to inches, and that's where I put the decimals. Width 18.5, depth 20 or 15.9. Arrival January through April 2021. This came out before the others did. So again, this is from a pretty popular video game. I have not played it, but it might even be a PlayStation exclusive. I don't know. It might be. I'm not exactly sure. But again, this is him next to the other. I think this is the another. It's definitely another character, but that might be the main character. I'm not sure. Next up, we have the exclusive. It comes with this silly little thing, which must be part of the game. It's super small too. That's cool though. I do like that part of the base. See, it's really small and it doesn't even light up. I don't think. At least doesn't say it lights up, which it should for something like that. Purple orch, I guess. Oh, orb. Oh, I thought that was a C. Oh, sorry. And then the LED, so those things do light up. Pretty cool. And I do really like the Panther. Panther's dope. Nightwing from the Hush line. This, of course, was the revamped Nightwing after he was released and everyone hated him. Not hated him, but he wasn't very good. $1,049 for the regular. Exclusive is going to be $1,099. ES to be announced. Dimensions 34 inches tall. As you guys can see, this thing's quite tall. Width 15.5, depth 15.5, because of course he's in a circle, kind of. Arrival April through July of 2022. So even further than anything else. This thing's awesome. Again, I don't collect them, but really cool piece. And also really like the exclusive on this piece too. It's sweet. Detail on the base. Here's going to be everything that the regular edition comes with. And now the exclusive, his smoking portrait with, of course, a different hairstyle. And I like that more. I mean, they're both good, but I like the exclusive portrait a little bit more. And he's just awesome. Really, really awesome. Here's going to be the... And then, of course, the bonus version is also... But here's the last... And then the bonus version, he just comes with something that clips onto his back. One of his... What the fuck do you call those things? Oh, God, I'm blanking. Sorry. Next up, remember I mentioned that there's another Lord of the Rings one that I would like to buy. That's in this video. Here he is. Lortz. I don't know if that's how you spell it. I should fucking know how you say his name. And I apologize. This thing, though, is awesome. $8.99 for this guy. Or for the regular edition, which is what you're looking at here. The exclusive edition is going to be $9.49, so $50 more, and you get a lot more. So, like, I don't get why, like, that Harley Quinn that we already went over was like $200 more, and she comes with different heads. And this guy's $50 more, and you'll see what he comes with. It's kind of strange. But, yes, to be announced. Height, 23 inches. Width, 14 inches. Depth with the bow is going to be 15.9. And with the sword, which you'll see in a little bit, is 16.9. Arrival April through June 2022. This thing's just so badass. You got the broken Gondorian armor. Pretty sure that's Gondorian. Here's everything it comes with for the regular edition. Just awesome. Here's going to be the exclusive. The exclusive edition comes with 2 swap-out arms. One with the shield, one with the sword. Oh, just look at that. $50 more. You get a whole different freaking look. Awesome. Just awesome. I would probably display him with the bow, probably, but... Oh, so badass. So mad I can't collect these. Next up, the third freaking Joker. Chris mentioned this in his video about these Jokers. He did exclusively just for the Jokers. Go check that out. It's an awesome video. He mentioned this, and I'm gonna bring it up too. A license must have just dropped. You know, something like 12-year after license, some weird license thing must have just been renewed or something to allow, because all these companies are boom boom Joker, you know. So that's what I'm assuming. But this, of course, can be the Jesus. I'm 90. Oh, yeah, 1/3 scale. Heath Ledger's Joker from the movie The Dark Knight. One of my favorite movies of all time. $1,499. The ES is going to be to be announced. The dimensions 28.5 inches tall, 15.9 inches wide, 16.9 inches deep. Arrival July through December of 2021, which I think is quite early or quite soon for something like this. Again, here's all the swap outs. Comes with the gun, comes with the knife. And look at the base. You got, it's a little bit too clustered for me, but you get money. You get a gasoline can. Sorry, I'm just kind of sore. And it's just awesome. Look at that. I mean, it is expensive, and I'm not the biggest fan of his portrait. I think all of the other portraits we saw earlier are actually better than his. Especially that Queen Studios one. He does come with movable eyes. So instead of giving you a swap out head. By the way, this is in partnership with Blitzway. They're the ones that really worked on the portrait. they just give you a swap or movable eyes, which I think is a little bit iffy, but whatever. The bonus version of this piece, which you get if you order directly from Prime One Studios website, you get a Joker mask that he wore at the beginning of the movie The Dark Knight. Next up, we have the piece that I'm debating, and it just so happens to be the final piece, the final statue in this right now hour and 23-minute video, 24-minute or second, 28-second. This thing's awesome. $1,469 for this version that you're looking at. The EX is going to be $1,499. ES to be determined. The height with the sword is going to be 32 inches, which is what you're looking at right here. The depth, or with the spear, which you'll see in a little bit, is 35 inches. The width is going to be 22 inches. 23 inches. The depth is going to be 18.7. Arrival March through June of 2022. This thing is sick. And I'm debating it because of the simple fact that I've decided that Wonder Woman's kind of going to be the character in my overall collection that I have more than one of. I already have two. I have another one. I have the Injustice one on pre-order. And I'm thinking about getting this. I won't pre-order it for a while. But this is sick. And one of the reasons I'm debating getting this one is because it's different. This, of course, is Wonder Woman vs. the Hydra, designed by Jason Fabok. I mean, this is just awesome. And I was thinking about getting the Rebirth one, where she's like floating in the clouds one, which they haven't come out for pre-order yet. I'll wait for that one. If that one's like $9.99, which it don't think it will be, but if it is, I'll probably just get that one. But this one, oh, crazy. Just so good. Here's going to be the regular edition. So this is the one that's going to be $1,469. Shield. She's just beautiful. She's looking very, very badass, but also very, very lovely. The Hydra, it's just unique and it's cool. Now the exclusive. The exclusive is the axe. As you guys can see here. Really, really cool. You're like, well, that's not a spear. Don't worry, the spear's coming up. Really awesome. Just so cool. I should have included a couple more photos, and I do apologize. But just so cool. Just the level of detail here. The Hydra, the base, her pose. It's just it does look a little bit plasticky in some areas, I will admit, but still though, it's so fucking cool. I really doubt I will end up getting it, but super, super cool. Nonetheless, I might. We'll see. This is the spear. The bonus version, if you get it directly from Prime One Studios website, which is probably where I will be getting all of my Prime One Studios stuff if I buy any more. I don't have any room, guys. It's unfortunate, but it's now just evident. And I could sell several statues and get this, but is it really worth selling my probably two premium formats of different characters for the statue? Some people might say yes, and it's close, and it's really close, but I just don't know. And again, I have two Wonder Woman. I have a third one coming. Do I need 4? Do I need 5? I definitely don't need 5. And I don't need 4. I don't even need 1. I don't need any statue. But in terms of like this. Is she better than the Injustice? Should I cancel my Injustice and get this one? Unfortunately, I'm going to say no to that. It's close. It is very close. My Injustice comes out in early 2021. It should be one of the, or 2022. It should be one of the first ones to come out then. But I mean, it's close. And again, this thing just looks just so freaking insane. It's just crazy. But it just looks really, really nice. And again, the texturing on the skin of the Hydra looks a little off. It looks a little bit too textured, I guess you would call it. But I'd assume that they'll be fixed and they'll work with that and see what they can do. And also, it's probably also the way the pictures are. It's just so cool. Okay, guys. Well, that's all I have for this incredibly long-winded statue chat. I will just right now, I will bring up something before I go, or a couple things here. One, I did put up a Wonder Woman 1984 review on this channel. Go check that out if you're interested. It's half an hour long. Quick thing, I like the movie. I definitely didn't think it was very good. I didn't love it. I thought it was pretty good. It definitely has several flaws, but going off of that, I'm going to try to start doing more entertainment stuff on the channel. Get away from more statue stuff, because the statue stuff, unfortunately, guys, is going to be slowing down within the next year to 2 years to 3 years. And I kind of want to keep, and I'll keep doing these. Don't get me wrong. I'll keep doing these. And I might be getting like a statue. Hopefully will be getting 1 or 2 statues a year. Hopefully. But I'm going to be ramping that up. My goal eventually is going to do some entertainment thing once a week. Right now, I'm focusing on doing it hopefully once every 2 weeks. Doing one at very least once a month. Just with news and stuff like that. I don't really know the format. I'll have to figure that out. But stay tuned for stuff like that. Hopefully, if I can bring myself to do it. And don't get me wrong, guys. In March, the chance of me not doing a Snyder Cut review the minute it's over is like 0. The Snyder Cut is like my most, like, I'm like, Mom, or I'm like, to my family, I'm like, yeah, the 4th episode of Snyder Cut ends, I'm good just to keel over. I said that, of course, about the original Justice League in that movie. I think that movie's okay. Again, you can kill me if you want. I think that movie's okay. The Snyder Cut's going to be off the freaking shorts. So I will be doing stuff with that. Don't worry. Also, guys, I think you guys probably already know this. I got my incredibly amazing news that my Lobo 1/3 scale deluxe bonus version statue is finally shipping. It charged me like 2.5 weeks ago. It said between 1 and 2 weeks we'll ship it. I haven't gotten that email yet. In some cases, they actually ship it, and they don't send you an email till they're supposed to send you 2 emails, one to say it's shipped, one to say, hey, it's in customs, here's your tracking. Sometimes I've heard that they skipped the first email. I don't know. I have warned my other house, just be on the lookout in 3 weeks. It is shipping economy. But, okay, guys, I'm trying to keep this to under 10 minutes, under an hour and 10 minute long. Epicness when that Lobo comes. It will be my biggest unboxing, my biggest review, my biggest statue, my most expensive thing, the greatest day of my life. And hopefully I can plan it so I can do that. And that is within a month of getting that and the Snyder Cut. Greatest day of my life if I can do both in one day. Please, guys, like, share, subscribe, do all that great shit. Skull Vikings, even though they didn't make the playoffs this year, I do not care. I'm still going to say it. And bye-bye.